Mr. Mateer, you told us Ken Paxton was your friend.
He became my friend, yes.
And you were trying to protect him?
That's correct, sir.
And you were trying to protect him from himself?
Correct.
And when you found out that this young man, Brandon Cammack, had sent a subpoena to a bank, you guys sent everybody on the 8th floor home and had a meeting, right?
I don't recall us sending everybody home. I do recall we had a meeting.
And in order to protect Ken Paxton, what you did was then call the FBI, right? That's how you protected your friend.
That's not correct, sir.
Did you not go to the FBI thereafter?
Not that day, sir.
What day?
The next day, sir.
Okay. Did you talk to Ken Paxton before you went to the FBI?
General Paxton was out of state.
Did you talk to Ken Paxton before you went to the FBI?
I talked to him on the 28th, yes.
After, sir, listen, you found out that Brandon Cammack had served a subpoena on a bank, right? Right?
That is correct, yes.
You thought it was a crisis situation, right?
That is correct, sir.
You rallied the troops together and had a meeting, right?
We had a meeting, yes, sir.
The next day you went to the FBI.
We did, yes, sir.
Did you, after your meeting, talk to Ken Paxton?
I did not talk to Ken Paxton.
Okay, so in order to help your friend, a guy that had given you a really plum of a job, instead of asking him some questions, you instead circled up and decided to go to the FBI. That's what happened, right?
I did have conversations with General Paxton.
Not after that meeting, right?
Not after the meeting on the 29th, correct, sir.
You had no clue that Brandon Cammack had received a second referral from the DA's office, did you?
I did not.
You were wondering why they were serving subpoenas on a bank when the complaint that you knew about had to do with the FBI and the magistrate judge, right?
That's correct.
You had no clue that there had been a second referral from the DA's office directly to Brandon Cammack. Isn't that right?
That's right. No one had shared that with us.
So you thought this Cammack fellow is sending subpoenas to banks related to some FBI thing, right?
I didn't know what he was doing.
You know how you could have found out? You know how you could have found out? You could have picked up the phone and called your boss and said, hey, boss, what's up with this Brandon Cammack? He sent a subpoena to a bank. And he could have told you, well, I have the authority to sign a contract because I am the elected AG, and he's sending subpoenas based on a second referral. You could have done that, right?
I could have done that.
But instead what you did was rally your troops, get your stories together, and go to the FBI. Isn't that right?
That's not how I'd characterize it.